I want to be a
YouTube.
movie star. Want to drive around the city in a glamorous car. I'll act my heart out on
Computer.
the movie screen. My face on the front of every magazine.
Hey guys, Karma Sucks here. I have -8 friends, and this is a life story commentary because I haven't made one in a while, and I just got my Elgato Game Capture HD capture card, and it's freaking amazing, and I love it, and go Elgato. Yeah, and so today, this summer, it just ended. I was a counselor at my church camp. Yeah, atheists, come at me. I'm not gonna shove my religion down your throats, but, you know, I don't care if you guys aren't Christian, but I am, and I believe that. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. Too much talking about that already. But anyways, to start out, we got to the church, which is what it's through. And we got to the church, and it was me and this other guy who were counselors for these, like... Oh, it was a 4th and 5th grade camp, by the way. I wasn't, like, doing 6th graders or whatever, but they were really cool kids. And we headed up to the camp a day before the campers got there to get it all situated and whatnot. So when the campers finally joined the party at the camp and they came, we got lunch. We didn't know our cabin yet. We didn't know who was in our cabin yet. And we later, after lunch, we met up with our cabin in our cabin. And it was crazy. There was 7 of them, and it was hard for 2 guys. But these kids, they were all really cool. But one of them, they were like cousins with another guy, and they're another little kid, and they were having fun. But he was like literally Voldemort pale, and like his eyes looked like they were Asian, but he was like not. He was white. It was one of the strangest sights I've ever seen. But this kid, he like, literally, I think you could see through his skin to his veins. It was that pale. And he was like talking about his DS, and I told him about like, not Xbox, but I told him about like freaking Nintendo and like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and that's what I played. And he was just like, oh man, I love that game. But I liked him, but he got real butthurt eventually. But as a counselor, we had like extra like benefits, I guess, and we had this lounge place, but we did have to work some of the like activities in free time. But we had this lounge place with a bunch of like crappy food and good food, but crappy for you. You know what I'm talking about. But after there was this one female counselor who was super hot, and I just hung out with her. And we actually worked the water slide together, and like, you know, saw each other in our swim trunks and kind of checking each other out and flirted immensely and stuff like that. But also there was this game called Carpet Ball that you could also work at, and I worked at it. And this kid, he was like, man, you're the champion. And then like a couple days later, he's like, no, you're 3rd best, you're behind me, I'm 2nd. And then they had like this whole tiered system, and Carpet Ball was like their underground like ring of like, I don't know, Fight Club or something. It was awesome, actually. It was a really fun game. But during the week, one of my campers, he was like a little he was a 4th grader. He was one of the 4th graders that I had. And the girls' bathrooms and the boys' bathrooms for one area are all boys, so he went into the girls' one, and he was allowed to and stuff. But he looked on the wall; it said no napkins or pads or tampons down the like toilet, and like please remember it, because this camp is for like adults too, you know. And this kid, he comes out and he goes, well, what's a tampoon? And I was like, what do I do here? So I just told him it was something to clean yourself for, but it's only for girls, and you should never take one or do anything with one. And also, there was this crazy guy. There's this crazy guy who like was a counselor. He wasn't a crazy kid, but he was a counselor, and he was like reading one morning, and he like thought it was gonna be a fart, but he like sharted and he just shit his whole pants, and he had to like run down. So I had to watch his kids while he like cleaned out his fucking underwear and like his shit. It was actually disgusting, and their cabin smelled like it. And then the kids woke up and they're like, what is that vile smell? They didn't actually say that, but they were like, what is that smell? That smells icky. And I was like, no, nothing. I don't know, maybe some dog poop outside. I don't really know. So I just was like, nothing. But yeah, this was a fun commentary, and just, you know, kind of, hey, what's up? And in the comments, leave some camp memories that you have down below if you want to. And remember to like the video, comment, and, you know, stay funny, my friends.